Hello, Instagram. It has been quite a while. I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes. It's 9:13 right now. I'll give it until 9:20. I'm gonna set the space and allow people to join. Hello, how are you? Just getting started. I'm just gonna set the space for a couple minutes and start around 9:20. But yeah, I'm just gonna allow people to filter in. I just got on. So all that we will need for this practice is going to be a mat of some kind. It can be a blanket or a yoga mat. Lots of water to drink, and then if you want to make moon water, we will put some intention into the water. Whether that's a release for you, you can drink it and feel the release, or you can put manifestation into it and let that filter in and drink that later on. Here comes the dog. Hello, buddy. But yeah, if you want to make moon water, get yourself a clear jar with water in it, and we will do our ritual on it, and then we can set it out in the moonlight when we're done. And then yes, water to drink, a journal if you're into that, and write down some things that come up. I'm also going to be pulling a tarot spread for us, so yeah, journal might be helpful. My intention for this practice is to set a space of release, of letting go of the things that are no longer serving us. Full moons, and especially this one, this is the most powerful full moon that we have this whole year. It's really close to the earth, so it's really big and bright. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. It's raining right now, which is why we're inside. But yes, and it's in Capricorn. Saturn rules Capricorn, so it's very disciplined, very strict. He's the father. He wants us to just like get our shit together and let go of what we don't need, of what's not serving us. And then to step into our manifestations, what we want to see in our lives. This is a really powerful energy because it's also conjunct Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth. So we let go of the things, we shed the things so that we can step into new and build back better. So that's the other intention, is to be able to put some manifestations out there, envision the things that we want to see for ourselves, feel how it's going to feel, and sit into that in this practice so that we can welcome them. So if you want to set some intentions for yourself for this practice, now would be a good time to do that. But otherwise, we can just find a comfortable seat. I'm going to start with the tarot spread. I like starting there for these rituals, get the energy set, get the communication going, and then we'll come back and do a yoga flow, get the energy moving through the body, coursing with the body. We'll finish off with some breath work and lay down into releases into the moon water, and finish up with that. So find your comfortable seat. Wondering what time it is. 2 more minutes. And this will be up, hopefully later, on YouTube. I did realize as I was putting the phone up vertically like this that it won't look great on YouTube, but we'll put it there anyway. Spread the energy. Questions or anything before we get started? If you want to put your intention in the comments, anything like that before we get started. I do not have my water close by. Also a ritual that I have kind of adopted for myself, so you can really make it your own, put your own intentions into it, really make it yours right now. Take your power, put your energy into this, and make this your own however you need to. This is by no means a strictly guided thing, but just a lightly guided ritual for anyone interested in this kind of stuff, that's looking for practices to adopt. And I want to share this. I love making these videos. I have a couple uploaded on YouTube from the past year, kind of sporadically in there whenever I had the energy to do it. But yeah, this is a really fun way for me to sit in like my spiritual embodiment and feel spirit, feel connected to myself, my higher self. So I hope that you can walk out of this also feeling connected to your higher self. So do whatever you need to get yourself there. If you have some practices that you do on your full moon rituals, incorporate them in. It's all good here. It's all free. So let's start with this tarot pull. This is specifically for anyone who is watching this live right now, or anyone in the future who comes across this video. So let's just the overall energy. We're going to start with that. Overall energy of this full moon in this season. And I'm going to let the cards pop out. There's one. We have the moon. Look at that. The overall energy is the moon card. Can you imagine that? I will come up and show you these as we do this. So the moon card is about kind of being in the darkness and having to use that guiding light. It's kind of about the dream space. I've been having some pretty crazy dreams, and I'm not really a dream person. Like, I don't have vivid dreams per se, but yeah, this is like the dreams card. You could also be having insomnia right now, or sleeping very heavily, just messing with like the sleep, the dream space. But yeah, also maybe like feeling in the dark. So yeah, the moon card. How about that for this full moon spiritual overall energy. That's a pretty great one. Yeah. I'm bringing the phone over here for this part, so I don't have to keep getting up and down. We'll figure this out as we go. Okay, so that was what is our overall energy. And next we're gonna have what are we releasing, because that is like the biggest part of this. What are we letting go of? Maybe what area of life or just a situation. Tarot cards are definitely a guide to even just asking these questions. You've probably had some things come up in your brain, and that's your highest self speaking. So listen to that. You know. Oh, a couple came out. I don't like going with those ones. It needs to be the one. What are we releasing, Tarot? Sometimes they can be a little difficult. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is the first card in the suit of Pentacles. So, the Pentacles is the earthly realm. It's the material space. And if you see here, it looks like a target. It's like pinpointing. So, this to me is kind of feeling like the need to be perfectionist all the time. So maybe releasing the feeling that like you need to be perfect with every little thing in your life, especially in the material realm. That could be home life, that could be finances, that could be appearance, body, like it has to do with just this human space that we are in. So yeah, if you are in a space like that, like I said, I'm sure things come up as I'm speaking, so just listen to that inner voice, and maybe release the need to be perfect in every situation. You don't need to be. What's gonna guide us in releasing this? What are some tools that we can use? That one came out a little quicker. Ooh, Three of Swords. Okay. Tangled up, tied up, in a bunch, in a bundle. The Three of Swords is a very heavy card. Yes, yes. Love that. Three of Swords is a very heavy energy. So using honestly the hurt. I just listened to a podcast earlier today about Roe versus Wade, and from a very spiritual perspective, they were two spiritual women talking to each other about it, and it was really a really great episode. It's Highest Self podcast by Sahara Rose if you're interested. But yeah, I do kind of feel like first of all, releasing that need to be perfect all the time, and maybe the tool that you need to use is like the anger that you feel from trying to be perfect all the time. Like in this world where everything feels so crazy and there's so much going on and you can never make a mistake, right? Like that gets kind of frustrating sometimes. So maybe kind of like utilizing that inner frustration that we feel to just like let go and just be ourselves, be free, and to not care so much about all the little details all the time. Obviously in some situations, but yeah, in that material world, just let go a little bit. This moon is in Capricorn too, so that's very, very material realm going on there. Alright, so what are we gonna see from this release? Where are we headed? Well, too many. They were all very feminine energy cards, though. Ayo. What are we gonna see in this next season? Ooh. Cups energy. Three of Cups is about friendship. It's about finding your tribe. It's this warming energy, three friends sitting in the sunset, just watching it go down. So, welcoming in your tribe, welcoming in a warm, loving energy where you just feel safe, where you feel held. Maybe you're in a situation right now where you're not feeling so supported by the people that you're around, or like you're maybe even just like the illusion of life right now feels like there's no one around to, like, maybe it's just like a feeling of aloneness right now. And I think a lot of people are feeling that because of everything that is going on. The world seems so big right now, and like there's so many things going on that we can't really control at all, or at least it feels like it. So yeah, releasing that need to be perfect, using the anger and frustration, and looking forward to the newness, the warmness that we're going to come into. I think we need to release the hurt and pain that we felt in these past seasons of life, whether it be historically or just in our own lives, and kind of step into a more loving, warm, feminine energy. Like I said, the Empress card, I saw the Empress card and the Mother of Pentacles, I believe, when those ones flipped out, and those are the only ones I saw. So both very warm, loving, feminine energies popping out at us. And then along with this Three of Cups card. Okay. We're gonna pull one more card, and this is just gonna be an overall message from Mama Moon. Oh, okay. She shimmied right out of there. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Yes, Ten of Pentacles is such a good energy. It's just completion, fulfillment in the material realm. So maybe release the Ace of Pentacles, because we're already at the Ten of Pentacles, baby. You don't need to be back at the One of Pentacles. We're already all the way at the 10. The message that Mama Moon has to tell us is that we are complete, we are whole, and we are fulfilled absolutely on our own. And by releasing the illusion, the need to be perfect, the hurt, the pain, and just embracing that side of us that is fulfilled and warm and energetic and loving, that's what's going to bring us into the newness. So yes, this has been a great spread. I will leave it out and take a picture of it at the end and upload it to the story. But yes, any journaling that you feel the need to do, get that down, get that out, get some water, and we will get moving. Going to be doing some moon salutations. So anything that came up here, anything that came up through this reading, allow yourself to step into that energy. Set your intentions, state them in the comments if that makes it more valid for you. Put it out there into the universe to share. As I said, my intention is to create a sacred space for more people than just myself, and to release anything that we don't need to carry stepping into this new season of life. Yes, this energy I am a Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, Cancer Moon. So everything's a little off for me right now. The Sun is in Cancer, the Moon is in Capricorn, and it's a very, very powerful energy. I have a lot going on with Pluto in my chart as well. It's a lot going on right now, so I'm feeling this energy very heavily, and I think that's why the universe led me to be like, hey, let's actually do this in person this time and not just like record, which here I am anyway, but it's live. I have more energy here. So we're gonna do some moon salutations. So we're gonna go back and forth, side to side. As I said earlier, the moon is the mother, the moon is the feminine, so the moon salutations more open up the hips, they open up to the side, rather than where a sun salutation, you kind of stay straight forward the whole time. The moon opens up, we're going to open up the chest, open up the shoulders, open up the hips, open up the pelvic area, and connect to that deep inner womb space for Mama Moon. That's where we're going to feel it. So, starting in the center of your mat, you can have your big toes touching, or feet about hip distance. Roll those shoulders back and down, open up the chest, lift it up to the moon, greet her, connect with her for a second. We're gonna feel our feet flat to the ground, all 10 toes. Feel grounded and stable, connected to the earth. And reaching up, crown up to the sky, open to receiving this full moon energy and whatever it has to bring us. We're going to start by taking a big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And just repeat that pattern a couple times. Get in touch with your breath. Body, in through the nostrils, down the back of the throat, lifting the chest, expanding the belly, and then reversing it all. On our next inhale, we're going to take the arms up overhead, grab both hands together, clasp them, and we're going to bend to one side, stack the shoulders, and exhale, open up the chest. Inhaling back through the center, lift the chest, and moving to the other side with an exhale. Inhaling back up through the center again. And we're going to step open, so just choose one leg, stepping open to one side. Let the arms fall to the sides. We're going to bend into a big open squat. Chest is lifted. Just let the head release. You can take a few breaths here. Rock back and forth. Feel into your body. Feel nice and stable and grounded through the feet. Just let your body take you where it wants to go. We're going to inhale, make a big X formation with your body. And we're going to turn the feet to come into a triangle pose. So back foot comes parallel with the back of the mat. Front foot becomes parallel with the sides of the mat. And we're going to take a dive down, straight arms, straight legs, and just reaching towards the ground, but not necessarily touching it. Inhale, look up at your top hand if you can. Expand through the belly. And we're going to exhale and cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Twist the back foot to come parallel to the front. And just exhale, release over that front leg. Big hamstring stretch, back of the leg stretch of the front leg. And when you're ready, lower that back knee down. We're going to come into a low lunge. So ground those feet through the floor, all 10 toes. And we're going to lift the chest up, stack the hands onto the knee. And if you're feeling it, lift those hands up to the moon. Open up the chest, inhale deep into the belly. And we're going to circle down, exhale. And we're going to turn the hips to face the front. So you can leave your hands on the ground. We are opening up the hips. When we catch our balance, bringing the hands up to a prayer position, we can inhale the chest up while dropping the hips down. And we're going to come through the center. Just take a big release here. Straight legs. Let the head hang heavy. Big exhale out. And we're going to take it to the other side. So turning those feet out again, opening up the hips, and inhaling deep into the belly. Drop those hips down while lifting the chest up. And we're going to flip the hips, coming into our low lunge on the other side. So get yourself settled there, hips square, and stack those hands up onto the knee again. Inhale deep into the chest, into the belly, and lift those hands up to the sky if you want to. Circle down and kind of reverse the way we came down on the way back up. So popping the hips up to the sky, make that V formation with the legs. Front leg as straight as it can be. Big release. Exhale. Turning the back foot to come parallel to the front of the mat. We're going to swing the top hand up to open up the chest to the front. Inhale into that triangle pose. And then bend into the front leg. We're going to cartwheel the hands back up to the sky. Press the floor away. Inhale up. Down through that goddess squat. Nice and grounded again. Recenter. Reconnect with the breath. When we're ready, we're going to step the feet together. Inhale up. And exhale the hands to heart center. We're going to take a big inhale in through the nose. And a big exhale out to the mouth. Take a little shake break. Shake anything out that is feeling heavy. Anything that has come up in your brain during this, you just want to give a little shake out. You can brush it off. Release. As many exhales out the mouth as you need to. Alright. And we'll come back to our center. Never said this was going to be a typical yoga practice. Coming back back to center, hands at your heart, big toes touching. We're going to take it to the other side now. So inhaling up, exhale to the opposite side first now. And back through the center to the other side. I'll still do some guiding this time through the poses, but I'm going to give a little more focus to the spiritual side of things this round. Inhale back up through the center, and we're going to exhale and step out the opposite way. So the way we just came up, step back out that way. Exhale down, release. Feel grounded, connected to Mother Earth and her energies. Just let your shoulders fall away from your ears too. Let your chest open up as it naturally should. And we'll take a big inhale up through the center into our X position and turn the feet. So front foot parallel with the sides, back foot parallel with the front and back. And dive it down. Exhale. And inhale. Open up the chest. Feel the energy flowing up through the top of your head and out as you're reaching energy out through the fingertips. And exhale, cartwheel it down. Turn that back foot to come parallel with the front. Big release through that front leg. We're going to set the back knee down, lifting the chest up. Inhale, up to the sky. Breathe in your warming, loving feminine energy that we are stepping into. And turn those hips to face the front. Being open to receiving this energy, releasing any tension that we're holding on to in the hips. That is where we hold a lot of our trauma, a lot of the heaviness. Coming through the center, big release for a wide leg forward fold. Take some free movement here, whatever you feel you need to do. If you want to take some twists, back and forth. If you just want to hang heavy, kind of bend into those knees and feel into the hips more. Whatever is feeling good for you in your body. And we'll take it to the other side whenever you're ready. Lowering down. Exhale. And inhale. Drop the hips to the floor, chest up to the sky. And turn those hips. Lifting the chest up, inhaling up to the sky, and exhale. Press that floor away to come back up through our front leg release. Turning the back foot, arm up to the sky. Inhale, send that energy all the way down into the root, all the way up out of the crown, and bend into the front leg to press the floor away. back to a centered space. We're going to take it one more time to the other side before finishing up with a meditation. Inhaling up. Open up the chest. Really breathe into your intentions this round. Follow the pace of your own breath a little more now that we know the pattern. Really breathe into each position. Feel through your body where those blocks are, any tight spaces. Just send your breath right through them. In between, you need to just take a pose a little bit longer. If you want to move the hips around, whatever you feel is serving you today. From here, we're just going to circle that arm back down. So from that triangle pose on your opposite side, circle the arm back down. We're going to take it back down through our low lunge. And we're going to step the front leg to meet the back. We're going to come onto all fours and take a couple cat and cows. Just really moving this energy through. So inhale, drop the belly. Open the chest, open the hips. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, press that floor away. Round out the spine, contract through the belly. And just repeat, following your own breath. Going as quickly or as slowly as you feel. Forehead to the floor in front of you. Reach those fingers out toward the top of the mat. Lengthen through your spine. Slowing the breath down. Finding a place of stillness. practice, this is your chance to just work it all out. Anything that's left, exiting the body. We're slowly going to make our way onto our backs, laying down nice and gently, rolling the spine from the root all the way up to the neck and the head, laying flat to the floor. We're going to begin with our hands on our womb space, so that is the lower belly. Just placing your hands there. And settle into your body, get comfortable. Feel your feet fall heavy to the sides. Feel your heels connected to the floor. Let your toes relax and fall heavy. Releasing any tension through the calves, through the shins. Letting any heavy or stuck energy fall away from the knees. Relaxing them deeply. Relax the thighs, up into the hips. Allow your legs to fall heavy to the ground. Exhaling any dense energy straight out into the mat below you. Feeling a release in the hips, in the pelvis, in that root chakra area. Allowing the energy to just spin freely. Take a big inhale all the way down to that root chakra. Fill your belly up with air. And exhale out the mouth. Everything from the waist down is completely relaxed. Feel your hands on your belly. Feel the warmth that they're creating. from this full moon. Allow the creative sparks to come. Allow your gut to lead you in this season. Moving up to the ribs. Just feeling them fall heavy to the floor. Relaxing the abdominals, the spine, the back. Up into the shoulders, let them release to the floor below you, away from the ears. Give your head a shake no. Release any tension being held on to through the neck. And then let your head fall heavy to the ground. Feel gravity just pulling the weight of your body to the earth. Releasing any tension in the jaw. Unclench the teeth. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the forehead and the eyebrows. Just let yourself melt deeply into a state of relaxation. This is called Savasana, where we allow our bodies to absorb all of the energy that we've just moved through and around it. This is a digestion period to allow ourselves to truly transform and fully bring in all of the things that we just called in for ourselves. So just enjoy a few minutes of relaxation. Keep your eyes closed and let your body relax deeper into a meditative state. Allow your mind to focus on your breath. Or focus on the passing thoughts that are running through your mind. With ease, with grace. arms up overhead. Bring the knees up so the feet can come flat. Take a big stretch, big inhale in. You can open the eyes. We're going to turn on to our sides. Laying in a fetal position. Just taking a moment to come back to reality. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly make our way back to a seated position on our mats. So the ritual is not technically over yet, but feel that root to the floor and reaching energy up through the crown of the head. We're going to take a big breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Take a little bow. Thank you, body, for taking us through that. Allowing that energy to flow. And we're going to take a little bit of time to journal and write out anything that came up for you. So I'm just going to give us a couple of minutes to do that. And then we will move on to making moon water. And I will tell you a couple of things that you can do with it over the next couple of days to really, really take in this energy. So, what time it is. You can get to writing. Definitely drink some water. Keep that energy moving, flowing. Allow your systems to work. To release, and then you can go and burn that list. You can write down your manifestations that you're welcoming in. You can write down just anything that came up. If you're a writer, you know how it goes. But if you're not a writer, just maybe simply list out 3 things that you want to release, and then you can go and burn it, rip it up, throw it away, or just one thing that you are manifesting that you want to set as an intention for this next season of life. One thing that you are looking forward to welcoming into your life. lot more to write. Take your time, no rush. But I just got a couple things out and I'm just gonna get this wrapped up for us. So, if you want to make moon water, get yourself a clear jar, like a mason jar, or even a glass, just anything that the light can come through. You're going to fill it with water. It's really good if you can, excuse me, it's really good if you can seal it. So you can seal those manifestations and things in there. So what you're gonna do, fill with water. As it's filling, say those manifestations. As we know, water holds memory, water remembers everything. So tell the water what you want to see. Tell the water what you want to release if you want to use it that way. You can do both. You can say, I want to release this so that I can step into this, and double action here. You can do two separate jars, the release, the manifestation. Whatever's going to work for your practice. Fill it up, saying those things to the water. If you want to say it in your head, you can do that. But activating that throat chakra is one of the most powerful ways that we can manifest. You're going to seal it up, and you are going to place it preferably outside, under the moonlight. If you only have access to a windowsill, that's fine too. Just try and make sure that the moonlight is hitting it. So what's going to happen is, just like we can with our crystals, the moonlight is going to charge the water. The light from the moon is going to reflect into that water, and as we know, water remembers. The water is going to pick up on the moon's energy. It's going to supercharge it up with the moon's energy, Pluto's energy, all of these things that are going on in the universe right now. And your manifestations is going to charge those up. And then you can drink it. You can make your coffee or tea with it. You can give it to your dogs. You can water your plants with it. You can pour it into your bath. You can pour it over yourself. What else can you do with moon water? Anything that you do with water, you can do with it. I will say, sealed water in a jar is going to go bad after a couple of days. I do not recommend leaving it out until the sun comes up. Try and snatch that back inside before the sunlight sees it. But even just leaving it outside for half an hour, a couple hours, will do the trick. It doesn't need to be out there all night. So grab it before the sun comes up. And yeah, you can pretty much use it for anything that you use water for within the next couple of days. So yes, happy moon water making, happy full moon in Capricorn, super full moon. Get out in that moonlight tonight. Go moonbathe, just stand under it and allow the moon's rays to just soak up into your skin. Take in that feminine, loving womb space energy and go out into the world and create your manifestations, because that is what this spread told us, which I'll put that up on my story as well. But yes, thank you for your energy. It is very much felt, and I will see you next time, hopefully in person, but if not, then I will be back on YouTube or here on Instagram Live. Thank you for being here. Thank your body, thank your mind, thank your breath, thank Mama Moon, thank the tarot. Just be grateful. Be grateful. And let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel after this. I hope you're feeling empowered. I hope you're feeling blessed. I hope you're feeling ready to just start this new season of life. To just let go of anything that's holding you back from living that best life. Namaste.